Have you ever wondered why some people stay calm, no matter what life throws at them, while others are constantly shaken by stress, anger, and anxiety? What if I told you that 2,000 years ago, the Stoics discovered a simple formula for inner peace, and that same formula still works today? In our modern world full of noise, pressure, and distractions, this is the Stoic formula for inner peace. At the heart of Stoicism lies one principle: control what you can, accept what you cannot, and find wisdom in knowing the difference. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king of Rome, once wrote in his Meditations, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." That is the foundation of Stoic peace. The moment we stop wasting energy on things outside our control, we free ourselves from endless frustration. Think about it. How much of your stress comes from things you can't change: the weather, traffic, other people's opinions, a delayed flight, a rude comment online? These things are outside your control. The Stoics would say, let them go. What you can control is your attitude, your choices, your actions. That's the formula: shift focus inward, not outward. But how do we actually practice this in daily life? The Stoics offered a set of habits, a formula that anyone can follow. The first habit is the pause before reacting. Stop and breathe. Ask yourself, is this under my control? If the answer is no, release it. If yes, take thoughtful action. This simple pause is the key that turns chaos into calm. The second habit is perspective. Epictetus reminded his students that events themselves are neutral. It is our judgment, our interpretation, that makes them good or bad. For example, losing your job may seem like a disaster, but it can also be an opportunity to redirect your life. A harsh word from a friend can feel like betrayal, or it can be seen as a chance to strengthen patience. Perspective transforms pain into power. The third habit is gratitude. Marcus Aurelius began his mornings reminding himself of the gift of life, of breath, of being alive. Gratitude anchors us in the present moment and shields us from envy and dissatisfaction. When you choose to notice what you already have, peace becomes possible even in hard times. The fourth habit is voluntary discomfort. The Stoics practice simple exercises, like eating plain food, walking barefoot, or sleeping on the floor, to remind themselves they could endure hardship. Why? Because if you train your mind to handle discomfort, you no longer fear it, and without fear, inner peace grows naturally. Now let's apply this formula to modern life. Imagine you're stuck in traffic on the way to work. You're late, your boss might be angry, and your stress is rising. What can you control? Not the traffic, not the clock, but you can control your breathing, your focus, even the decision to use the time productively. Maybe to listen to an audiobook, reflect, or simply practice patience. The Stoic formula tells us, don't fight the storm, adjust your sails. Or think about social media. You post something meaningful, and someone replies with criticism or even insults. You might get defensive, angry, or hurt, but the Stoic you asks, can I control this person's words? No, but you can control your interpretation. You can choose to learn from valid feedback, or ignore empty noise. In both cases, your peace remains intact. The Stoic formula also applies in relationships. Maybe your partner, your kids, or your co-workers act in ways you don't like. You cannot control their choices, but you can control your patience, your kindness, your boundaries. Peace comes not from controlling people, but from mastering yourself. Remember this. Inner peace is not the absence of problems. It is the ability to face problems without losing yourself. The Stoics faced war, exile, poverty and death, yet their writings still radiate calm, clarity, and wisdom. If they could find peace in ancient Rome, surely we can find it in our daily lives. So, what is the Stoic formula for inner peace? It is simple, but not easy. Control what is yours to control: your thoughts, your actions, your character. Accept what is beyond your control. With courage and calm, and practice gratitude, perspective, and self-discipline every day. If you take one thing from this video, let it be this: peace is already within you. You don't need the world to change. You need only to master your response to it. Now I'd like to hear from you. What's one area of your life where you could apply the Stoic formula today? Maybe it's at work, in traffic, or dealing with criticism. Drop a comment below and let's learn from each other. If you found value in this Stoic lesson, hit the like button. It helps this channel grow and reach more people who need peace of mind. Share this video with a friend who could use a little Stoic calm in their life. And don't forget to subscribe for more timeless wisdom, adapted to our modern world. This is the Stoic formula for inner peace. Control yourself, accept the rest, and live with strength. Thank you for watching.